He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Leading off the inning, Juan Molina, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, David Ayala. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. To third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 8-2 tonight's final. The Rockhounds took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. J.R. Titus earned his 5th win of the year. Claudio Hidalgo permitted 6 earned. Welcome into this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ayala. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. A fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, Matty.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding in, Terrence Gore. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Terrence.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cabrera calls for it, 1 away. Now in the box, Henry Webb. And their runners at the corners now.
Henry Webb.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Ayala.
Yeah, here we go. Relay,
he makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Ready for another chance? Terrence Gore, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Cabrera backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Ayala. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Cleveland is up with it, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Rouse. He reached on a single in his first try. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, David Ayala. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding in once again, Jay Cleveland, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Lifted in the air to center. Ayala on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Digging in once again, Jay Cleveland. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is back toward the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert.
Now batting, third baseman, Cheslor Cuthbert.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a... Digging in to try it again, David Ayala. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. On the ground to third. Cuthbert fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Johnny Valentin earns his first win of the season. Emmett Ritchie hammers down the save, his 10th. So that just about does it. Minor league. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeremy Morales. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jeremy Morales.
The 2-2. On the ground up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Now at the plate, David Ayala, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Bottom of the second here with no score. This is line to left. Ruiz will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, David Ayala. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. The relay. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. So digging in now, Eddie Pullison will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else?
Stepping up now, David Ayala.
Center field.
Comes the first pitch.
David Ayala.
Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ripped on the ground to first. Morales has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready now, Eddie Pullison. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now, they've cut the lead down to 2. Ready for another shot now, Jeremy Morales. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit. Into the box now, David Ayala. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied into straightaway right. Pullison sprinting after it. But he can't make a play on it. And it hops into the stands to boot for a ground rule double. So now the winning run is into scoring position. Now batting, Brooks Christian. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brooks Christian is retired on strikes for the third time tonight. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one. Stepping in, David Ayala. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. To short. Huerta ranges to his right. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Into the box now, Brooks Christian. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Richie Denson, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. At the plate, Albert Benitez. A 2-out hit'd win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one. And this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rodney Kruger. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit in the air to shallow center. Cabrera trying to get there, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in, David Ayala is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. To the left side, but it's well foul. To short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. And a good throw gets him one gone. Striding into the box, Tim Veras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Heck of a job by the batter.
Digging in, Mariano Carbajal.
Mariano Carbajal.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Moving under it, Ayala looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Jeremy Morales. He singled his last time up.
Jeremy Morales.
Pulled toward right center field. Christian ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And there's out number 2. standing in, Eddie Pullison. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 1-2. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll end up taking the lead, and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. In now, David Ayala. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Fires the runner at first with 2 gone.
There you go. Look 2. Look 2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch. Leading off the inning, David Ayala, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The batter.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Richie Denson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Two and one.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and they'll get dirty, but he's back in safe. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Settling in now, Robert Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Mitchell Buckley, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Pullison is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Coming to the plate now, Rodney Kruger. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Rodney Kruger.
Line toward right center. Boucher has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now at the plate, David Ayala.
Number 99.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Travelers earn the victory. The game's future star, J.R. Titus, gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding in, David Ayala. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ayala.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Come on,
Around
go hard,
second
you
now, and they
scored.
still
Go
haven't
on.
flagged this one down. Ayala takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker.
At the plate, David Ayala, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw. So the batting order turns over now. Gore comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Ayala is in pursuit, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Henry Webb. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Ayala giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And a relay to the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knot.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the base.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And the runner from first comes around to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Ayala. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. This is line to left. Gore has him played perfectly. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Juan Molina. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 0-1 the count to Molina. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ayala has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Riding in once again, David Ayala.
David Ayala.
First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Cabrera ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to
So that's a wrap for us here tonight from